Drizzle, 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 drizzle. Yeah. Y'all know I'm gonna come back back at it with the part two of this thing. Okay, where I left off at part one was talking about how these harlots is and these Jezebels and how these women is just off the Richter scale, really. That is off the they is off the peripheral. It's like they don't know. I don't know what the freaking say about some of these harlots, these Jezebels, these bop stocks. Like I say, women. I'm not going after good females. I'm just really homing in on these thoughts, bots, harlots, prostitutes. But we gonna get back into it, and keep going with this thing.
Oh, they get bumped and dumped by Chad and Tyrone because he doesn't have to commit to get what he wants.
And
that's what you created. Women are responsible for this.
And that's the thing. This is what these females are looking for. You know what I mean? Like, they're literally looking for those type of guys. Like, oh, he's hot. He looks this, and he's that, and oh, I want to get with him, girl, and this and that. And they get together just like this, and they'll go after, like, all of them will go after the same dude. They're all gonna compete for the same man. Now, believe it or not, each one of them might have 10, 15 men in their DM. So that's 10, 15, that's 15, 30, 45. So say 15, 30, 45, like that. Even if it's 10, 20, 30, you know what I mean? Still, think of how many guys just a piece. And believe it or not, this is not I'm not exaggerating this number. This is actually how it is, because this is how many simps be in these doggone females inboxes and emails. It's ridiculous how many men just be trying to get to these females, and they don't care, because they're all only lusting after one dude right now. And they're all going to compete. All three of them going to compete for this one guy who got like 50 women trying to get at him. Think about it. They're all competing for one guy who got probably 50 women that's trying to get at him. And each one of them probably got 15 or more guys in their DM just, you know what I mean? Just waiting. You know what I mean? In the friend zone. That's the thing I was looking for. I was trying to remember, like, what they call it, the friend zone. And they put them in the friend zone. And they keep them in the friend zone in case they need a shoulder to crown, or they feel like they want to talk to somebody because they ain't got nobody to talk to. But then when they do talk to them, they don't really want to talk to them because they not trying to be with them, because, you know what I mean? Brad Chad, he just done doggone, he left a doggone high and dry. Basically high and dry, you know what I mean? And it's what it is. High on love and dry because she ain't got nothing going on down. So it's like, it's what it is. So I mean, fellas, beware of these females. You know what I mean? Stop trying to push and force yourself on a woman. Like I say, well, one of them, like, think about it. If one of them guys jump out of the friend zone and go try to actually have a relationship, he'll find somebody good for him and good to him. You know what I mean? Like, stop trying to chase. It's not gonna do you no good. And they wanna, how you say, they look at you like you're lame when you do stuff like that. When you're, hey beautiful, good morning, and they eyes like this, you're lame. Like, they don't even know. They don't even know what they passing up. And they don't know, but they don't know, because they too busy chasing something that ain't gonna be no good for them and don't want them, and they ain't gonna never be happy with, even if they get it. And I'm just being honest, but it's what it is.
You thought you could just run your mouth without consequences? Do you really think these 50, 60-year-old men are looking to marry you guys?
And my sisters, like, believe me, I don't get past you too, because think about it. Some of the stuff and what y'all are doing right now is just ridiculous. Y'all off the chain. Y'all always talking, trying to cue y'all talking points. But how many of you have a real serious relationship? I mean, think about it. How many, not even that. How long have you had a real serious relationship? Like, in your lifetime, you held down a real serious committed relationship? I'll wait. I know it might take a long time because you don't even think about that. You're too busy going and never stopping to just reflect on your life. And it's sad, because this is what's going on, because there's a lot of beautiful women up here, but you know what I see? More harlots. I see them as harlots. They would be gorgeous, beautiful women on the inside and the outside, but they think only thing matters is their personal outward appearance, and that's just not it. That's not the thing that actually cut it with most men. Most men, they looking more was nowadays we looking what's going on the inside of a female these days. We that looking on the outside, it ain't gonna do us no good anyway. Cause guess what? You don't got time for us anyway. So why are we looking? So you know what I mean. So unless you got something good going on the inside, what will it really matter to a man? I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you. You know what I mean? Like I say, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I am the bearer of bad news. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I am the bearer of bad news. It's just what it is.
These women refuse to acknowledge the problem, which is exactly why this space keeps growing. Marriage does not benefit men. How are women the prize?
And in these days, it don't. And these days, marriage really is no benefit to a man. What does it benefit him to actually sit down and basically go through all of this ritual of the engagement and the getting the invitations and setting up the wedding and paying for all of this stuff just so she can have her day? Because that's not his day, that's her day. His day's supposed to come after the wedding. After the wedding. But you know what he never make it to inside of the marriage is his day. Because she's gonna have her day every day from the day she begin to the day it's over with. And then after the day is over with, that's when he begin to have his day. Broken, financially in ruin, trying to find a will to make a way, mentally and emotionally just going through all kind of stuff and needing counseling, like, and basically ain't gonna really have nobody there for him that really understands what he going through unless they went through it. And people like me who done been through it and I'm done with it, and then you know what I mean. And I ain't never been married, but as far as do bad breakups and relationships, I'm done with it. I ain't been through none of that mess in years. It's I only understand because I went through it. But as far as me knowing what you going through, I wouldn't really know because I'm beyond that in my lifetime right now. It's like I'm way past that. That's why I say these SoftGuyEra, these softguybros, and all these what they doing. I've been already on that years ago, so it's like I done mellowed out. They still thinking they supposed to, what's no more power to them if that the case. And more power to females if they actually get with one and they treat them good and they treat them good. Then that's when somebody, they got them somebody. Each one of them won. But you stand a better chance of winning with a man in this situation than a man winning with a woman. Y'all female can say what you want to say, but it's just the truth.
If they don't bring any value to a man's life, this is coming from your own mouth.
If you're going to be in your subconscious closet as a drizzle, what you call it, soft boy era dude, the only women you're going to attract are Pick Misha and Barbara the Builders.
And I take one. I take me a Pick Me, Isha, Barbara the Builder. I take one. I take one over this harlot any day because at least I'm getting something from that. At least I know she'll pour into me and I could pour back in her. But I got to first know she's going to do it for me. She's going to pour into me. She's going to put that time. She's going to put that effort. You know what I mean? She's going to show me how much she care about me. You know what I mean? Because honestly, women, y'all all know, all y'all got to do is do this for a man and believe it. He's going to actually roll out the red carpet after that. And these men can say what they want to say, but it's just the truth. Like, come on now. I ain't got time for the games and I ain't here to play with people. And this one here is nothing but game. Dang, that's all it is. Game. She should have worked for Mattel. For real. Like, seriously. She should have worked for Hasbro. All she is about toys and games. That's it. There's nothing else there. Like, literally, I think she missed her calling. She would have probably been richer and wouldn't have had to be over here on these sites begging men for money, because that's all it is. She can say what she want to say, but that's all she doing. Because if she had money herself, she wouldn't be doing this. I mean, I don't know why women just can't, why she wouldn't be doing this. She wouldn't even have time to do this. Because women who really got money like that, they're not doing this type of stuff. Only those ones who feel like they benefit off of doing men. And I think hers ain't even so much the money thing as far as it's the bashing, the downing, the belittling, the beneathing, like just putting the man beneath her feet and walking on him. I think that's what she get her greatest joy out of. And I'm just being honest with you.
Those type of women will only hold you back, literally. So don't lay down with any boy in his soft boy era. Don't lay.
Oh, now she giving talking points to these young men and men now. Oh, don't go get no bar the biddles and no pick-me's. Don't get none of them. They gonna hold you back. No, brothers, be for real with you. They're gonna take you to that next level. They're gonna take you to another height. You know why? Because you're gonna actually benefit from having them in your life. You will benefit not nothing. I promise you, there won't be no day you won't have no anguish. You won't go through some type of pain dealing with this type of woman. Some type of mental stress, because that's all she is. Like the only thing she is a leech. She's a giant full-grown woman leash with a freaking doggone wig on. That's all she is. Full-grown woman leech with a freaking wig on and a patty caked up makeup face. That's it. And all she gonna do is torment and torture you every freaking day, sucking everything she can out you until there's nothing left. Without a care, without a qualm, without a worry, without a concern. And as soon as she feel like you dry and she ain't nothing she can get out you, she gonna drop you like a freaking doggone bad habit and be on to the next. You ever seen how spiders just take a fly and wrap him up and then suck everything up out of him, and as soon as he good, drop him to the ground, ain't nothing but that's what this is. That's good look. Look at it. That's what that is.
Down with anything more feminine than you. Okay? And some of these guys in the comments are definitely more feminine than a lot of ladies in this chat.
She just insulted the women. See, y'all missing this stuff, man. I don't miss nothing, but when person open him out, I listen intently. Believe me, I listen intently. She just told the women they ain't masculine. Literally, that's what she just told the women. He told her women, artists, y'all masculine. Basically. And she would call me feminine because I ain't hearing none of that foolishness. So I'm feminine because I ain't hearing none of that bull. Because I ain't going, I must be feminine, right? Wrong. I ain't putting up with your mess, woman. You got me messed up. I don't know what's wrong with you. Something going on in your freaking head. I know. Look stupid. Because that's how she gonna look when I'm talking to her. Because I'm a real man. I ain't got no time for her mess or her foolishness. And like I said, a lot of women can't take this. But this is what you need. You need somebody to tell you about a bunch of mess. You ain't going no way but the pit. And you can keep playing with yourself, but that's where your destination is. Like this. And guess what? Ain't nothing good waiting for you when you get there. Mark my words. So keep thinking it's a game and keep playing and keep listening to this harlot, this Jezebel. Gonna sit there talking about men feminine because they don't want to listen to her talking points because they not going along with her drizzle system. Not going along with her drizzle system. And what is her drizzle system? Sprinkle? No, it's drizzle. Same thing, just in your face. Yeah, I know a lot of y'all be like, what is he talking about? Did he meant to say sprinkle? No, because guess what? If you reverse and you turn it around, you just looking right back at yourself. So what you mad for? What you so mad for? Because every time you say sprinkle, it's just drizzle. That's why the men doing it. Because every time men say drizzle, it's just sprinkle. So what? Boy, y'all's the cluelessest people in the world. Y'all just don't get it. Like I say, the blind leading the blind. And she most definitely blind.
Okay? Don't lay down with them. Because they're definitely in the closet.
And that's where the bashing go at. Look at her. Look at this thing. That's what she is. They're definitely in the closet. And then she had to think about it because she realized it. I'm going to tell you how much she realized that this drizzle movement is really what it is. So she said it, but then her brain actually had a glitch. And she realized You know, these dudes actually talking about they men. So I can't say all that. I have to reframe and then kind of flip it and switch it up and do this.
At least subconsciously.
These women here are clearly not the bride.
At least subconsciously. See what I mean? So now that she's saying, okay, well, they might, they say, they ain't getting homosexuals like the last one. I've been watching and witnessing this, so they really going after women. So maybe they just subconsciously want to be women. Like, she gonna convince herself every which way in her life and in every corner of her little piece of SpongeBob SquarePants brain head that doggone she's going the right path and you can't tell her she wrong. But she is freaking delusional. Deliriously delusional.
Just like what Mia Khalifa said, it blew up in her face.
I wanted to do it as my dirty little secret, but it blew up in my face.
And that's not the only place things blew up on her.
Yeah. Because this is what happens, female. This is what you can look at yourself to be like and how men are gonna look at you. And this is the reason why a lot of men stopping. Because see, a female like this thought she can go out and find a man and get married and be with him and all kind of stuff. After he can just go online and just watch her be screwed by so many men, because that's what she is, a porn freaking star. And that's all she would ever be in her life. She can't change nothing. Her family done disown her. You know what I mean? Nothing about them Arabs, boy. When them females talk about they gonna go off like that, you can never come back to them. You will never be able to come back to them. Everybody know. You got no family no more. So you might as well keep on doing what you're doing, because ain't nothing you can do to stop, and ain't nobody gonna see past it, because can't nobody see past it. Not when they could just Google you. And when they gonna see, believe it or not, they might be like entertained, but I promise you they ain't gonna want you. Ain't none of them gonna want you, because as soon as a man see another man with you, they gonna be like, you the biggest simp ever live on this planet. Drizzle.
It blew up in her face because she got exposed to the world. The cat is out of the bag. It's not a secret anymore. Men are aware of your message. Young men in particular. And what do? You double down on the foolishness.
You double down on the foolishness. Now that men are starting to wake up and be aware, you know what they do? They double down on the foolishness. Like I say, this thing, like I say, I mean it when I tell everybody that, honestly, I'm here to try to help a situation. I'm here to try to actually bring some type of understanding to what's going on in this thing. And the reason why it's going on the way it's going on. Because you got these hoes, prostitutes, thoughts, bops, harlots, Jezebels out here, and they don't care nothing about no men. All they care about is what they can get out of a man. You feel what I'm saying? So relationship wise, if you're going into it and you're not messing with a good woman who really care about you and got love for you, man, brothers, y'all barking up the wrong tree. So why these other women worry about it? Because they trying to convince the real good females that we wrong for what we doing for this soft guy, and we not right for this, or we must be gay, or we got to be feminine to be doing this. No, that's not it. What it is the real women need to wake up and be like some of these other women waking up and realizing every day, like, nah, y'all hoes and y'all thoughts, y'all bops, y'all harlots, y'all prostitutes, y'all done played y'all last hand with these men, and they ain't going. You know what I mean? So, like I say, until next time, probably on the part 3, y'all know what it is. Drizzle.